There are two things you need to start a website. The first is a name, also known as a domain name, and that could be something like Knutton.com or yourwebsite.com or google.com, whatever it is. The second thing you need is hosting. So all these files right here, this image right here is just a file, and this text is in a file somewhere, and that needs to live somewhere. That needs to live on a computer that's on 24 hours a day, and that's called a server or hosting. So you need a domain name and you need hosting. You might be wondering, how much is this going to cost? That sounds pretty expensive, having a computer on 24 hours a day, 7 days a week with hardly any downtime. Well, it's not that expensive. To start, it cost about $22, maybe $21, and that's about it. So let's see where we get these two things. First, let's see where we get the domain name. And we could get that from GoDaddy. They're one of the most popular places to get a domain name. So we see we can enter in here the name and press go and see if it's available. It says new.coms are $12 a year. Okay. So once we get this, and I do recommend that you get this now, the second thing you need is hosting. You need a computer that stores all of these files. So this file has to live somewhere. When I click on a link, all these files need to display. So the server needs to serve up these files. So that's this. And this is the second thing we need. We need hosting or server. And this costs about $10 a month. So what are we up to? About $22. So you just click on web hosting, and monthly it's $8, it says. And with many of these plans, you can have unlimited domain names on this server. So you can go to GoDaddy.com and you can put as many domain names as you want. So you can have yourwebsite.com, yourfriendswebsite.com, your friend's website.com, your other website.com on this single server. So this server, this computer that's online 24 hours a day, can have many domain names linked up with it. So you don't need to buy a whole bunch of servers, you just need to buy new domain names that are $12 a year now, it says. So go ahead and get these two. Get the hosting and get the domain name. And once you do that, you can read on my website how to install WordPress, which is a content management system, and it allows you to store your content, and you don't need to know any coding or anything like that. So go ahead and do that, and I hope to see you soon.